My name is Ron Wilstein, and I'm a broker at Keller Williams Luxury Properties Worldwide here in Park City, Utah. Today we're going to look at the Thaynes Canyon market and see what's been happening here. But before we do, I'd like to begin by sharing with you an overview of the Park City real estate market. Over the past 12 months, there's been 1,322 sales. Now this consists of homes, condominiums, and vacant land. This is all real estate brokerages combined. And that is down 89 sales from the 12-month period the year before. That is a 6% decrease. This graph here takes a look at homes, condominiums, and vacant land or lots and compares this past year with the year before. In the red bars, you'll see May 2015 through April 2016. The silver bars represent the 12-month period the year before. You can see that single-family homes have dropped in sales by about 10% from 541 sales down to 485 sales. Condominiums have remained basically unchanged. Previous year there were 665 sales, this past year 664, just one less sale. And then the lots is down by 16%, dropping from 205 sales to 173 sales this past year. But what's happening on prices? Here we're looking at a graph of the median home sold prices, same time period mentioned before. This time I've broken it up into Park City and the Snyderville Basin, the Snyderville Basin being the county area of Park City. And you'll notice that the median sold price within the Park City limits rose 16% from $1,320,000 to $1,532,500. Snyderville Basin, we saw also a 16% increase, with the median sold price climbing from $799,000 to $926,000. It's nice to see this wonderful double-digit appreciation in both the city and the county areas. Turning to condominiums, we see a 16% increase in sold prices within the city limits from $540,000 to a median price of $609,750. Snyderville Basin also saw an increase of 8%, with the median sold price rising to $405,000 from $375,000. The lot median sold prices in the city rose by 27%, from $550,000 to $700,000, and within the county by 43%, from a median price of $286,000 all the way up to $409,000. Now I need to point out here that there are so few sales in Park City overall of lots that this is a very small sampling, and therefore it skews the data. You can easily have, during the past 12 months, one or two lots that had credible locations, unobstructed views of the resorts, other outstanding features that perhaps were not repeated by a comparable sale the year before, and that factor alone could account for a 20 or 25% change in the appreciation value. So while these statistics are accurate, I don't want you to say, oh, I'm going to hang on to my lot because it's going up between 27 to 43% per year. It's not the case. If you want the accurate figure for where your property is, contact me. I'll give you the actual numbers for your neighborhood. Then you'll have something you can rely upon. But even with that, it's still a small sample. Nevertheless, that's the data. Let's turn our attention now to Thaynes Canyon. Home sales in Thaynes Canyon were actually down by 29% over last year's number of sales. Specifically, we're looking at a change from 7 sales the previous year to 5. So it's only 2 sales, but with such small numbers, it's a 29% decrease. We like to always look at absorption rate. And what absorption rate is, by looking back 1 year and seeing how rapidly comparable sales within Thaynes Canyon have sold, we can project an absorption rate, or one sale occurs every 73 days. Then what we do is we pull up how many homes are on the market currently, and then we can track the inventory, the expected time that would take for the current inventory to be sold. Currently there's 5 homes on the market in Thaynes Canyon, which equates to a 12-month inventory. Now what does that mean? Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, a 6-month inventory represents a balance between buyers and sellers. In a resort town like Park City, typically a 9-month period represents a balance between buyers and sellers. So the fact that we have a 12-month inventory suggests that in Thaynes Canyon right now, it actually favors buyers. This is not typical for an entire marketplace, but it happens to be the case in Thaynes Canyon. Prices for homes in the Thaynes Canyon area range from $960,000 all the way up to $2.2 million, with the medium sold price being $1,422,500. That's up 8% over the previous year's value, which was $1,315,000. Now, if you'd like to know the information on the particular homes that made up the analysis that I've just summarized for you, send me an email at ron@thewilsteinteam.com. I'll be happy to shoot that off to you. Then you'll see exactly which homes have sold, did in fact sell over the past year. Now, if you're curious to get this sort of information about the Thaynes Canyon market whenever you wish, I want to show you an easy way to do this. Typically, we do these updates, webinars, about every 6 months, but you don't have to wait. You can go to BuyParkCityRealEstate.com/Thaynes Canyon, and you can request an updated information whenever you want. There's no cost for it whatsoever, but we want to know that it's available to you. Let me show you what that looks like on our website. Here is BuyParkCityRealEstate.com, and if you simply in the browser bar type in BuyParkCityRealEstate.com/Thaynes Canyon, it will take you to this page here that we've set up. And on this page, what you'll see is a number of helpful pieces of information. First of all, as I slide down a little bit, you'll see a number of bars here. And if you want to watch the current webinar, the green button, which changes colors when you hover over it, says View Webinar on the Thaynes Canyon area. In effect, that's what you're doing right now. You can search for homes by hitting the maroon button, or you can search by specific price ranges. The homes are all listed below, but if you want to go quickly to a particular price range, then select it here. It's this tan button at the top which says Send me current sales data for the Thaynes Canyon area. If you hover over it, it turns green, and then if you click it, it takes you to a form that's called Current Sales Data, and it's very easy. All you do is fill in the information. It takes you less than a minute to do. Put in your condo project, if it's condo project, or your home address. Indicate if it's a home, condo, or vacant land. A couple of the details, and then this section here include your name, first and last name, and your email address. If you want to receive our newsletter and you're not already receiving it, put your mailing address in that section. And then in the comment section here, type in any particular question. You can simply say, send me the sales from the webinar, and we'll send that off to you, or if you have anything else that you want, indicate it there. And then click on this green button entitled Submit Forms. That will come to me, and I will forward that information off to you. No cost, no obligation, just good information we want you to have at your fingertips, so don't hesitate to take advantage of that. Now let's turn our attention to 2016 and the forecast for the Park City real estate market. There's a lot I could cover here, but I've chosen to talk about one of the big questions that we're hearing a lot on, and that is, do you buy a new property or a used property? And that's a good question. Most people prefer new homes or condominiums, and new places tend to cost more money than the older ones, of course, but today's buyers are happy to pay that additional money. The reason why this is a relevant topic right now is because there are currently more than 20 new developments in Park City and Deer Valley offering new homes, condominiums, and townhouses for sale. Some of them are complete, some are under construction, but that's a lot of new inventory on the marketplace. If you're interested in seeing, by the way, those 20 properties, just go to BuyParkCityRealEstate.com/new homes, and we have them all listed on the website. Buyers often prefer new homes over older ones because they want to be the first to live in a home. That's not uncommon, and of course a new property permits that. Also, they like getting the latest and greatest bells and whistles, which are included in the new homes and the new condominiums. If an older home has not been upgraded to match what today's buyers are looking for in new homes or condos, older properties will likely be the last ones to sell, especially since there is a variety of choices for today's buyer. Thoughtful upgrades will not only help sell a property, but usually put more money into a seller's pocket. If you want our input on how your home compares to new properties, give us a call. We'd be happy to come by, share with you our thoughts on the subject. Sometimes property owners contact us just to get input on upgrades they're considering doing to decide if it's worthwhile or not from a resale point of view. We're here available to assist in any way that we can. If you'd like to know how much your Thaynes Canyon home is worth, you can find that out easily. Simply go to BuyParkCity.com. That's the main homepage. Scroll down to the Learn What Your Property is Worth section and complete the form there. Very short, or you can just send either Doug or I an email, and we're happy to give you that information. Again, let me just take you to our website, show you this. I'm going to go to the homepage. So this is the homepage on BuyParkCityRealEstate.com. As you scroll down, you go past the Start Your Park City search. You go past some properties that are on the market or some of our webinars. And you come to this section here, Learn What Your Property is Worth in Today's Market. Very brief form similar to the one before that I showed you. Just fill in the blanks, all self-explanatory, and then scroll down a little further. When you come to this list of items, select this first one here, which is entitled Contact Me Now for a free property value assessment. We'll contact you and arrange a time to see your property. There's other selections here. Feel free to click any that are of interest to you. And then, of course, hit the green button, Submit Form, and then we'll get that and respond quickly to you. Got any questions? Email us your questions. We'll promptly answer them. Send them to myself or Doug at Ron or Doug at thewilsteinteam.com. And if you'd like us to call, give us your phone number and a preferred time, and we'll give you a ring. In conclusion, just want to remind you that every single month we do a webinar like this one called Park City Market Talk. It's a little bit longer. We go into more detail about the Park City market overall, and then we address 3 or 4 topics that seem to be on everyone's mind or are relevant to news in Park City. So you can check that out. We update it about the middle of each month, and that is on our website. And thank you for taking the time to join me for this webinar. Just take a moment to watch some closing slides and have a great day.